It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Arlington. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see Saul. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here we go.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Down the sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. And And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Giants nothing. Chad Wyatt to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. He'll get about 2. Trevon Reynolds there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Mike Edwards.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go. All right, in. 26.
And he is out of bounds. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There we go. All right, in. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. This is a short one that's caught by Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
All right, in. 26.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Taken down back into
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
It's 3rd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Like that wide eight. Like that.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got his man. That's Fulton. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Wide eight. Like that.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight. Wide eight. Take it.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight. Wide eight. Take it.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
But I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Ryland's kick here is good. Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Slayton is the man in motion. On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Scatterby. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
Down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go play action here with Dart. Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On first down, Dart. That's to the right side and incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
2nd and 10. They'll run with Scatterby, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. blitz and the man in motion. Dart going to throw here on second down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
3rd and long.
Here we go, set.
Slayton is the man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Scatterboot. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. This one from 41 yards out. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Yeah! Everybody! 26.
The drive will start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go! Friday!
Pistol now for Prescott. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Horton. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. An even 40 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Here we go, Friday! 26.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, Great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
To kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. To the air on second down. Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On play action, it is Dart. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Open receiver is Dotson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To the air once more is Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Deuce Vaughn is back deep for the Cowboys. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide 8. Here we go, 47.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
He was tackled at the 20.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Travel like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore that landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, involved in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass.
2nd and inches.
Here we go. Wide 8. 26.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Henry, wide 8. 26.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Wide 8.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide 8.
Second down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Cowboys.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He'll return this from the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll get it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide eight.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide eight.
Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Thrown out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide eight. What do you think?
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
To kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This ain't what you want.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
Dart's pass complete to Tyrone Tracy. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On the give, Scatterboot. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Scatterboot. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Neighbors in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now movement up front is a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The Giants sending out their punter. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 17-yard line.
go. Wide, ain't it?
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide, ain't it?
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
At the 26. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
1. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide, ain't it?
Now, Prescott. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah! Wide, ain't it?
Now a handoff, running right. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big play for the Cowboys. 33 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100, real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100, real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it?
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
I should
In
probably stop
2nd
the head,
and
boy,
8.
cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, basically working on the phones. Either that or try the money or to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide, ain't it?
A run once more with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Trying to keep a drive alive, you're going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
Wide, ain't it? What do you think?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The ball comes out. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Get this out wide, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6.
Set. Head to 60s. Take over.
Operating from the gun, it's Clark. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Osa Odigizua taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. This brought in out past the 20. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, in.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Bringing money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. 2 diamonds on me, I'm a blue girl. 220, throw me hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to end.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take. Right, right.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take. Right, right. Right, take.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And And they force fourth down.
Jake Camarda in
So on fourth
formation.
down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Returnable from the 17. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A play fake, now dart. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
70 Lion.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18
Neighbors
Cardinal.
in motion. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Result of the play.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight. To the ground, a 1st down run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Down by Andrew Phillips. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
a give. Here comes Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag in the backfield. That might be a late hit on the quarterback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check wide in.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Blue now on the zone read. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
go. All right, hey.
On the ground, it's Blue. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
13-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 12.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
He chooses to keep it on the zone read. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 36-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready?
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Winston to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready? Blue ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He was brought down by a pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
Now here's second and goal.
Ready.
Slayton is the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.